This field was home to legends like Bellino and Staubach, the United States Naval Academy, Indianapolis, and home to the Midshipmen of Navy. What we have in store today, a clash between a pair of AAC squads. As we'll see, the Rice Owls taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Be ready for kickoff as we get this game started. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Rice's offense will start this game off. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Wants to throw on second down. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Then you get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line.
This is a team that believes they're way better than what their record indicates. I know they've got a losing record coming into this one, but they felt like they could make some plays early in this one and show the rest of the country just how good they are. Phenomenal job on defense. On the opening drive, getting the pick, and now setting the offense up here early with great field position.
Couldn't order better field position for this offense. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. They'll run the option. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. To the air. It's awesome. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. It is good! And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Got his man quickly.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. What do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Fires to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? The give to the back. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. At the end of the quarter, Navy has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
And that's good enough for a first down.
He's going to pass. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. To the ground with the back. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wide out in motion. They're getting this guy lathered up. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Relying on that running game as they threaten to pick up a 4 down to the 13. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Fires into the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Here comes the field goal unit. Oh, he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploit them.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Navy will have to punt it away. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Line gets set, first down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Sexton. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
First down for the offense.
He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
And that's a first down for the offense.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
And Navy will go back on the attack. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. He wants to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains.
First down, Navy.
Trying to find his man on first down. Pulls it in. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. The offense calls timeout as the second one they've used this half. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Looking to move it through the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's awesome. Floating away. He'll pull it down and run. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Annapolis. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the hallowed grounds of the U.S. Naval Academy.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes the Navy offense. And when your defense is performing like this, pitching a shutout, you want to find a way to reward them and help them out a little bit, David.
And I guess that's the upside for this offense. Their defense has been so good, but man, oh man, they've got to find something, Jesse, that they can hang their hat on, something they can do to move the football.
It just feels like at this point, they kick one more field goal and this is ball game because of how well their defense is playing. So I think offensively, just don't do anything stupid and give the game away.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, the defense obviously went in at halftime. They were trailing on the scoreboard. They needed to make some adjustments, and already they're showing some positive signs. On the very first drive of the second half, they're able to register a sack on third down, looking to get the ball back to their offense here.
Navy will have to punt it away. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. He's got great speed. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Getting some heat. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
After the incompletion, looking at second down. It's a draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He's got it. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Going for it all. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Now on second down. They go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. Fires and picked off.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel in the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher, Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
At the end of the quarter, Navy has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They're setting up the screen, and he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. He'll take it himself. They make the stop, but not before he picks up a first down for Navy. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Offense gets set for second down. Here comes the option.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Looking to throw, it's awesome. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
On to punt it away.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against him.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Wants to fire on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Picked off.
It's such a fine line offensively. Late in the game, you got to score, you got to make big plays, but you can't turn the football over. Big time mistake. This one might cost him.
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Looking for a gap, it's Bass. They make the stop, but not before he picks up a first down for Navy. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer.